Welcome back, Proppers. This week's project will be a miniature early model television, the perfect thing to watch your old Twilight Zone episodes on. I start by sketching out the size and shape of the unit on cardstock to be used as a template. I wanted to use 8mm EVA foam for the cabinetry, but since I don't have any, I'll just double up on some 4mm. The 4mm pieces were attached together with contact cement to create the 8mm walls. A third layer of 2mm EVA foam will be placed on the front of the unit to create the cutout for the television screen. That third layer will be attached with contact cement. Another small piece of 2mm EVA foam will be cut out and detailed to act as the side control panel. The remaining pieces of 4mm EVA foam are doubled up to create the sides, top, and bottom of the cabinetry. The control knobs for the panel were punched out of 4mm EVA foam and attached with instant glue. Larger holes were punched out of the 2mm outer layer to accommodate the selector knobs. The channel selector knobs were also punched out of 4mm EVA foam. The selector knobs were attached into the cutouts with contact cement. A small front speaker grill was cut out of 2mm EVA foam. The speaker grill was attached to the front panel with contact cement. After evening out the sides with my drummer rotary tool, they were attached to the front and back pieces of the cabinetry with contact cement. The top and bottom of the cabinetry were cut for an internal fit. Small strips of 10mm EVA foam were cut and attached to the base of the unit with contact cement to act as legs. The base was then attached to the inside of the cabinetry box with contact cement. Half circles are cut out of 6mm EVA foam to be attached to the sides of the unit to act as handles. As all you old-timers like me can testify, these were not lightweight units. Three layers of various sized EVA foam will be used to create the rear heat diffuser. The first layer will be cut out of 2mm, the second layer 4mm, and the last layer 6mm. After sanding down the edges with my drummer rotary tool, a punch will be used to create the individual grills. The three layers are then attached to each other with contact cement. The completed heat diffuser is then attached to the back of the cabinet with contact cement. A base for the antenna is then cut out of a piece of 6mm EVA foam. After rounding and smoothing the edges of the base of the antenna with my drummer rotary tool, armature wire is used to create the antenna itself. Small circles are punched out of 4mm EVA foam to act as the end of the antennae. The antennae is then inserted into the base and sealed into place with instant glue. The entire project was then given one coat of gray Plasti-Dip, and the control knobs were spray painted silver. After removing the protective tape, the entire project was given a base coat of bronze acrylic pouring paint. It took several mixings to get what I consider to be that traditional brown cabinetry look. The base was painted with Liquitex Mars Black and the rear grille a muted bronze. I used a small metal punch set to create the channel numbers around the selectors. The numbers came out a bit sloppy, but this is the best I could do under the conditions that existed. I placed a UHF and a VHF on the top selector. I added a splash of color on the control panel. The screen will be displaying an old episode of The Twilight Zone, titled Beauty is in the Eye of the Beholder. The screen is attached with instant glue. After removing the protective tape from the antennae, the entire project is given one coat of shellac. And that marks the end of this week's project. As always, thanks for watching. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel, press that like button, and press the bell notification so you'll be notified when each new video is uploaded. I appreciate your support. I'll also appreciate your support in purchasing my two books, Inherent Evil and Escaping the Green Abyss, both available on Amazon and Kindle.